Hey. Um we're back. I am in the midst of titling. And honestly, I feel like the title doesn't matter. The content as far as like what am I going to talk about doesn't matter. I think it just matters, or what matters is that I just do it. Just do it. And do it because I want to, and do it because I care about it. And there's a astrological forecast. It's a new moon in Cancer today. Neptune went into retrograde. We have a Mercury retrograde and other things that I just can't remember, but we have those things going on. But needless to say, I feel like I am supposed to do the things that make me feel good and not care about who's watching, what people might think, what people might say, any type of outside extracurricular criticism should not faze me. Yeah. TMI. I am starting a cycle that we as women do. And I have this book, and it talks about how your cycle is synced with the moon. So the moon 30-day cycles like 28 30-day cycle, and how we as a society don't honor those cycles anymore. And it just made me think about we don't, because society still allow women to go to work and do duties on their cycle, and some women literally have the most unbearable pain that a man just could not fathom. But I've been learning to learn my cycle and learn my body, and also learn the moon cycle, just to see if things add up. So I've been doing it, and I've really been noticing, like, just energetically, like, it does line up. So since there's a new moon and I'm starting new cycle, I guess you could say, it's like, what am I trying to release outside of bodily fluids? So I don't even know why I'm taking it there, but for real, like, what am I shedding? And I think about my therapy session I had last week, and I was not expecting to cry. I was so excited. I was going to tell her some news, and we get in there and she just start asking the right questions, and it led us to a belief that I did not consciously know that I was feeding into, and it just brought me into a place that I didn't expect to go to at that time. We gonna get into it. And you don't have to be a woman to share. We all share. We all have our seasons, but just connecting me to everything. Yeah, it just, everything just seems on brand. Everything flows. Everything is connected. And I say that because she asked me, she's like, oh my gosh, words. She was asking my therapist, what is it that you're looking for today? And honestly, I was like, girl, I don't know. I I ain't say it like that, but I was like, I don't know. I said a guiding light. That's what I'm looking for, a guiding light. So when she took me through there, the somatic work, because that's what we're working on, and I thought about it after I, grounded myself, and I said, thank you. And she said, for what? And I said, for being my guiding light. And I was like, she was like, and I was like, I didn't plan that, but it's just the fact that how everything flowed. She was my guiding light at that moment. And so, I'm trying to figure out how deep I want to go, because I'm feeling very deep. So I might do it. I gotta do it. So one of the beliefs that I did not know I was consciously feeding into was, I am a burden. I am a burden. And I think she said that. I think she said, do you feel like you are a burden? And when she said it, it was like the room was still. Like, girl, what did you just say? Huh? Excuse me? And we just went into that, and she asked me, she said, do you want to dive deep into that? And I already knew what she meant, and of course she was going to explain it, but I knew that I was going to have to travel into some memories of why is that a belief of mine. And so we did that, and if you are a visual learner and you are having to dive deep into your head and dive into memories and experiences you had, especially like ones that are dark and negative, it can get scary. It was scary, and my therapist and even myself, we got me through, and I wanted to do it because I could have opted out, but I'm just a person who's like, I want to be a well-rounded person, and so I don't want to have anything holding me back, especially when I'm like entering like new cycles and I'm doing new things, or I'm just wanting to progress in life. I don't want anything holding me back, especially things in my subconscious, and because you never know what's back there. And I told her that. I said, I didn't know that was really back there for real. And so I just it triggered some things in me, and I think that's why I wanted to talk in depth about whatever, because it just needs to come out. And honestly, she said this. She was like, take it easy. She was like, rest, eat some protein. I was like, girl, I'm going to the store right now to get some steak. And she was like, don't be alarmed if you kind of just feel like all over the place emotionally, because she was like, that was hard, that was new, and it's just going to take some time. So I think this is, of course, remnants of the somatic work I did with my therapist. I should also say, I don't know how long it's going to be. I be thinking about that. I be like, oh my gosh, are people going to stay? Is it too long? Did I talk too much? If you stay, God bless you. God bless you. Because, yeah, I love you. I love you dearly. I just want to put that out there. I usually put it at the end of the video, like, I love you, thank you for watching. I'm going to put it right here in the middle. Because I just feel it. I feel it in my spirit. I just need to get off my chest. But yes, like, and I said in my other video, Cancer season, it's about nurturing, loving yourself, family, comfort, and everything. When I made that video, I was cool. Like, when I look back on it, I was like, I was cool. I'm chill. I got this. I already know what I'm doing. until my therapy appointment, and and I cried yesterday. I cried. I wasn't expecting to, and I let it go. I let it flow, and I just um I don't know what they call it, but I saw it on Instagram. It was like, sit with yourself in the mirror for like 5 minutes and see what happens. Yeah, I tried it and I cried. I don't even know how long, but it was emotional. And so I did it yesterday. And I just felt something in my body. I couldn't shake it. And that's why we do somatic work in therapy, because intellectually I know what's going on. I know the blueprint, I know the plan, I know the route, I know the process, but the thing is I'm not letting myself feel that. That's the issue. That's where I get stuck, because I'm not letting my body feel what's going on. And so that also contributes to delayed reactions as well, because when I do sit down and feel something that happened weeks ago, months ago, I'm like completely in meltdown mode, because I'm like, how did I let that slide? Why didn't I say something? Just this whole woulda, coulda, shoulda. But anyways, my last video, I was like, I'm cool, I can navigate this. And then therapy, and I'm like, oh, no thank you, I'm not cool. And I thought about that phrase, I am a burden. And I told myself, I said, it stems from the fear that nobody is listening, that nobody's going to take care of you, that nobody will be there, and people will judge you. People will judge you for what you say, for what you go through. And that's where the belief for me stemmed from. Not feeling connected to anybody, not feeling heard, feeling judged, being judged. So it's like a mixture of the fear of and also the experience of. And I just keep that to myself. I keep things to myself. I keep my issues to myself. And then what's so funny about that is that the care that I don't receive from others, I give to others. So there's almost, I don't even know what you call it, but in seeking out that care, I give care in hopes of it being reciprocated. That's what I was trying to say. And on my way home from work, got that feeling again. I said, it's something else. It's something else. It's just something else. And I thought about the emotion of anger, more so repressed anger. And I said, I feel like that's even worse than anger, like itself, because that repressed anger has been pressurized for so long that anybody can get it. It's like, it's not even their fault. It's just that was somebody peeled the cap off the volcano. I ran out of space and it is now raining. But yes, repressed anger, I feel like it's just as bad or worse as regular anger, because repressed anger never got the opportunity to let that out. And I feel as though that's what's needing to be shared with me. I have repressed anger from things I've experienced, from like the best, I hate to say the best example is my mom. And I remember her crying, and she said, I don't want to burden y'all. And that hurt me. And I feel that way, like there are some days where I feel overloaded with how much I know, how much I feel, and I just want somebody just to tell it all to just listen. And I will feed you. I will take care of you. I promise you I'm not just gonna trauma dump and just leave you there. But sometimes I just need to let it go. All of it. Like just all of it. It just let it go, and I try to do that with myself. I try to self regulate, but sometimes I'm like, I just need another person to just get it out, to help me process, to help me manage. I thought about a life coach on my way to work. I was like, I think I need a life coach. But I say all of that to say, like, my season is shedding. My season is shedding. And I watched Shrek last weekend, and he was like, ogres are like onions. They have layers. And I have layers. And some layers have layers that I don't know, like, what they contain. But I feel like my season is about me shedding, and we're getting into the thick of it. And I also been watching Backyardigans. Into the thick of it, like we're getting into the thick of it. And I think another hard part is not being able to manage it, because I'm the type of person where I don't like, you know how you try to update your phone, update your computer, and there, before you do it, it's like you have things in the background. Do you want to close these out? I feel like that. I want to close everything out and just sit there and process and integrate. But it's hard for me because, I have to go to work. I don't have the PTO. I have to make money. It's really more so like the financial component of it all. But I just hate having to be in such a headspace. It's more so the headspace trickles down into my body space, to where it's not that I'm incapacitated, but it's like I'm occupied, and I don't like not giving things my full attention. So I'm like also on body language as well, and holding space for people. But it's like, how can I hold space for something when I'm trying to hold space for myself? How can I do that? And it's like, I be wanting to tell people, like, I cannot hold space for that, babe. I'm trying to hold space for the little girl who is screaming inside, telling me to say things and do things and ask questions about what we went through. Like, I can't multitask. I can't do that. So, yes, and I remember saying in my video, like, cancer season, take care of yourself. And I think that's easier said than done, especially when you don't know how to. And I think I know how to take care of myself on the surface, but the challenge is, can you take care of yourself on a much deeper level? So I have this in another video, when things are good, you feel good, I'm the baddest, I'm cool, sunshine and rainbows. But can you take care of yourself when you are in the trenches, under the trenches even? Like, how do you treat yourself? And that's why we have those core beliefs. And I recommend, if you can, we all need a therapist, because some people don't have the tools to even do that. Um, I I think I made another. I have so many videos. I wish I could reference all of them, but it's one of the pluses I say with being self-aware, because when you have a therapist, you have you have a foundation to start on. It's just the body work that they're like, oh my gosh, I gotta move this baby girl through her body. But um, but yeah, I'm self-aware to know, but I feel like, can I dive deep into ways in which I haven't been taken care of, and so that I can heal from that. So like I say, I have no problem giving. I'm a great nurturer. But can I take care of myself? And I've been learning how to do that. Can I nurture the things that I enjoy? Can I just take care of myself? But it's like, how can you take care of yourself when you're down, when there's no one around, when you're confused? Like, what do you do then? What's the plan then? And I feel as though the core belief, I am a burden, is definitely like honing in on that, because it's trickling down, like, just a lot of emotions, a lot of experiences. And it's like, one, we're not going to blame ourselves. We're not going to blame the other person. We're not going to spiral. It's just like, it's so layered. And that's a challenge that I'm going through. And I think about something my therapist said. She was like, you have the tools to get through it. And I told myself that this morning. I said, this is something new. I wasn't expecting this. I hate going through it because I wasn't expecting this. But I said, you are capable. I am capable. So I also recommend affirmations. Like, you may not believe them, but they really do help. They really do help. And I told myself, I said, I am capable. I allow myself to receive. I allow people to help me, because when you feel like you're a burden, you say that, but when people try to help you, you like, no, I don't need help, knowing dang well you need help. You know you need help. And so I've been, like, I guess you could say, starting my process in healing myself in that way, like being honest and truthful with how I feel. Like, I told my therapist about, like my mom and like family stuff that made me feel this way, in like my last relationship. And it was something about being honest with somebody about that, because I do be feeling shameful now. I do about how I feel. And it was just something about letting that shield down and being honest with somebody about how it made me feel, no matter if it was right or wrong. I feel this way. This is why I feel this way. And I was in safe hands. I was in safe hands to share that. But I say that, like, we have to be truthful. We have to be ugly. You can't don't try to be ugly to other people, but like, we have to see ourselves as messy. We are messy. This might be the end of the road for me, because baby girl running out of space, and you know how Apple get, it's not enough. So I'm gonna try to find somewhere to end off. I thought about making like part twos and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like this whole talk was like being locked in with yourself and your therapist, or just being locked in with yourself and healing. Yeah, because I keep referencing her, I keep referencing myself in my videos, so it's like just lock in with me and a therapist, a good therapist, a therapist you feel actually cares about you. But my therapist, he told me, she said, we are human and humans are messy, and that doesn't exclude you. You're not above humans. You are a human. You're going to be messy in whatever you do, and that is okay. And I felt comfort in that. I'm still working on that, and it's not because I think like a thought like I'm better than everybody else. It's just I use logic to save me. I try to use intellect to save me, but it's really harming me because I'm not letting myself process it. And I've been processing for a while, but I feel like it's just getting to the nitty gritty. It's like new challenge. Whether you accept or not, you're gonna do it. And so my new challenge is holding space for myself when there's a lot going on, especially when there are new things going on, is when there are new, I'm trying to say, like transformations. Like I feel like when you've ran your course on something, and I feel like the familiar is safe. Even though you may not like it, it's safe. You feel good in it because you can recognize it. You understand it. It's routine. So when there is something different, something uncertain, it's your time. The time is ticking. It's time for you to go. Can you trust yourself enough? Can you hold space for yourself to know that you don't know what's going on? Sometimes you will not know what's going on, and I'm used to figuring things out. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to take care of it. And it's like, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to take care of yourself, whatever your immediate needs are. So are you eating? Are you sleeping? Are you drinking water? Are you having fun? Because I mentioned that too. With me trying to take care of everything, taking care of things outside of me, I'm not taking care of myself. And even with that, having fun is taking care of yourself, because we are not supposed to be healing 25/8, and I'm used to healing myself 25/8, thinking it's gonna bring me, something, which it is, but that's not life. You're not supposed to be working your whole life. And so enjoyment, that's part of taking care of yourself. And I'm seeing that where I am supposed to take my hands off of whatever it is that I am inquiring about, and just direct that focus onto myself, and also have fun, like laugh it off. Like I'm learning to do that too. Some stuff happened and I'm like, I better laugh or I blow something up. You better hope I laugh, because I'm gonna blow it up. But yes, please don't blow anything up. Please don't do that. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. just trying to get through. But I say all that to say, I think this might conclude. I say all that to say, just let it happen. Just let it happen. We are not meant to control the things outside of us. We are priority number one. You focus on yourself. Give yourself what you need. If you know you need to go to bed, go to bed. If whoever turn up because you out here trying to rest, or you out here trying to get your mental together, or get your money up, whatever the case may be, in a holistic way. We not talking about here scamming and doing the most, but you out here trying to better yourself and people don't see that. That's fine. They not meant to kick it with you. That's okay. And you might feel alone. That's okay. But just know that you are all you got. Okay, you're not all you got, but anything happen, they're gonna be pointing at you, but you gotta make sure you got you. Okay, I hope that made sense. I'm trying to be so motivational right now. Everybody's like, huh, what are you talking about? But take care of yourself. Like, I know that's so broad, but you know what you need. Be for real about what you need. If it's something that pissed you off, that pissed you off. If that motherfucker got on your nerve, that motherfucker got on your nerve. But be honest about that. And the rest gonna come. The rest gonna come. So, yes, I love y'all. Thank you for listening. This was much needed. I don't even know how I'm gonna go about editing and putting this stuff together, or a title. Honestly don't care. I just needed to get it off my chest. And I thank you for the people who listening to me get it off my chest. I wish y'all the best. I love you. Take care of yourself. Drink that water. Go to bed. Eat some food. Nurture yourself. Love yourself. Because you are all you have, and you are the best. Okay? You are one of the best. We are all the best. Here I'm go dragging it on. But okay. I will see y'all. Lordy. I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you again. Bye, babies.